and what is good and what is not good, and that takes conversations. Oftentimes, we've been told that the reason this whole area is an epidemic in society is because parents sometimes shy away from conversations about sexuality. In our homes, in our churches, if we don't expose facts, the truth about behavior that's quite normal in its appropriate seasons of life, then young people, they will find out information and they're very curious. So the internet is right there for them, and so naturally they're looking for information. But if we sit and have responsible conversations with them, they won't have to search and ask friends and their peers, and then they're misinformed.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about the feedback that you receive in your work with teenagers.
Okay, the feedback. The society is going towards funding condoms, med cards that young people can use without parental consent. So therefore, in the work that I do, when I'm seeking funding from government, sources or any other sources, it's very difficult to get that because our society is becoming more and more, I would say, open to giving permission, because the thought is teens are gonna have sex anyway. So my thought is, how about preventative measures? How about education and conversations, rather than saying, oh, well, they're going to do it anyway, so we may as well give them a condom, which to me is not safe sex, because we know that young people, the popular thing right now is oral sex. That's because they say that's safe sex. But I know, and you know, that that is not safe sex. Many of the young people are being diseased with many kinds of diseases by the exposure to that kind of activity. So we need to tell them the truth. Mm-hmm.
And it's all part of the exploitation.
Yes, it
and
is.
I know that we had a recent article you were sharing with me about
Just today.
Mm-hmm.
Just today, young people, two young people, one walking their dog. She was only 9 years old. Today in Columbus, Ohio, they're looking for someone who tried to abduct two young people, one adolescent and one teenager, 17 years old, two different situations, and it's happening daily. Not only is this affixation to exploitation, not only are we seeing it with our young people, but also we know about teachers. In Bellefontaine, Ohio, was just arrested for prostitution with young people. I don't know if you know it, but Toledo, Ohio is the hub in the United States for teen trafficking, sexual trafficking. It's the hub, yes, our Ohio. And right next to that information, I noticed that Columbus, Ohio is ripe for that activity because of the growth in homelessness and because of the multiplicity of educational institutions, which means children are here unprotected, and so they're being targeted even in Columbus, Ohio, with the sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have some awesome information that you are sharing with us today, and we just want to thank you for stopping by. We are certainly proud of the work that you're doing with teenagers in our community with the Gold Medallion, and thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you and so nice to have you here today. And thank you for joining us for Joy in Our Town for this week. That's our program. You join us again next week. We'll be right here.